And we're back. I watched Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the first time. Since YouTube blocks comment sections on any videos with children in them, my last video keeps getting the comments blocked. So hopefully they don't do it to this one. Let's start the movie. This Gooby guy is so funny. Unfortunately, he's just not realistic. He doesn't even look like an elf. I mean, at least try to make him look like one. Harry gets locked in his room, and instead of just using magic to get out of the window like he did in the first movie before he even knew he was a wizard. Even after the first movie, Hagrid told him he could do a little magic if he is careful, but when he's actually in a dire situation, he lets the Weasleys rip the gate off of his window before he uses magic to escape. Probably because this guy doesn't know any magic. They're at school for a year and they don't know any goddamn magic. But I'll get back to that later. Also, you can use magic when you're in the real world, but these fools are driving a flying car around. Okay, you freaks. Can we talk about how Harry is told to clearly say Diagon Alley and immediately he says,
"Don't forget to speak very, 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 very clearly. Diagonally."
how dense is this kid? The kid who lived? More like the kid who before the potheads or whatever the fanbase is called gets mad at me. I'm just having some fun. It wouldn't be a super fun video if I just said how good the movie was. But let's talk about how funny this part is. Ha 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 ha. Why did Harry and Ron risk their life to drive this car and almost get hit by a train? Is there seriously only one train to Hogwarts? They can't wait a few hours and catch the next one once they can talk to Ron's mom and figure out how to get there. Let's talk about the screaming fuckers. One of these guys hurt everyone's ears and knocked Neville out even with earmuffs. So now you're telling me the next thing they are gonna do is all pull out the screaming fuckers at the same time? How does that work? You're going to get tinnitus for the rest of your wizard life. This guy is such a freaking loser too. Yes, let's release pixies that will practically hang this guy in the middle of town square for a fun experiment. How did he not get fired after almost killing a student and leaving him to fall to his death and breaking all this shit? I love the kid who takes pictures though, he's so funny, what a little goofball. Ron makes the funniest faces in these movies, he is so funny, what a goofy guy. The slugs genuinely make me sick when I watch that scene though. How many times will the professors at this school put the children in danger? Also, let's talk about how Hermione is the only reason any of these kids ever do anything. She knows all the spells, she has all the answers, she makes the potions. What do Harry and Ron even do in these movies? Neither of them know any spells despite the fact that they've gone to this school for over a year and one of them is supposed to be this legend. They don't do jack shit, they just break stuff and show up late to class and sneak around and crash cars into the lawn, and one of them happens to be on the Quidditch team but has a role that shouldn't even be a part of the game. The Seekers are useless and it's so dumb. Even in the Quidditch game with Draco and Harry, he almost died trying to get the snitch and no one saw him do it. Imagine you're watching a basketball game and it's super intense and the score is really close and then it just ends because some guy who has a random position in this side game just happened to get the special tiny ball and win the whole game. Oh, that's so fun. What a cool sport. Also, Quidditch sucks because everyone watching knows magic and people constantly fuck with the game from the stands. In the first movie, Professor Quirrell and Professor Snape both fuck with the game by doing spells and counter spells, and in this movie Dobby almost smashes Harry and Draco with a ball multiple times. Like he almost turns Harry's brain to mush. Good thing Hermione saved him. Like she always does. Maybe we should start playing a sport with balls that don't get cursed every other game. Slytherin should have won that game. They were winning by 6 points or something. And Harry grabbed a fucking snitch and okay, I guess they lost. What? What? Seriously? As I was saying, Harry doesn't do anything. He beats Voldemort in the last movie by touching his face, and in this movie he wins by using some magic sword that Albus gave him, and he still managed to get poisoned. He literally won on a fluke and he knows like 5 spells. What do the kids at this school learn? The only one who ever does more than 2 spells is Hermione. She should be the chosen one. But instead they petrify her and she isn't in the 3rd act of the movie. You're just going to remove the best witch from the last part of the movie even though she's the only one who does anything. Then the potions. They drink these potions and then immediately get sick, and rather than placing the glasses down or running to the toilet with the glasses, all three of them drop the glass and break it on the ground.
I'm gonna be sick.
Me too.
Why? Seriously? This is what we're going to do? That's ridiculous. Hermione is a furry though, that's funny. But Harry and Ron only have one job: pretend you're Crabbe and Boyle and learn something from Draco. And they continually forget that they are undercover.
All of them. What's wrong with you, Crab?
You're wrong.
What? What's the matter with you two? You're acting very odd.
It's his stomachache.
Hey, where are you going?
How many times are you going to give up your secret, you dumbass losers? This is why Hermione is better than both of you. Why the hell are you calling a ghost moaning Myrtle? Really? Moaning? That is so gross. She really is the scariest part of the movie though. She really freaks me out. I do not like her. She scares me. Did I mention that she gives me the creeps? So yeah, my synopsis on this movie is that Harry doesn't really do shit. He sort of runs around and gets himself in trouble and screws himself up and messes everything up. He never does anything impressive. Please do one thing right, Harry. Overall, I liked this movie. It was pretty funny. I like that Gobby guy. He is such a funny little guy. Also, Draco and his dad are so goddamn racist. What is with this mudblood stuff? I mean, why be such a jerk? I'm going to do something about this. Where do I place this movie among the two so far? I would say that Chamber of Secrets is the second best Harry Potter movie. It really dragged in the middle but still had the consistency and charm of the first movie. I'm going to give it 3 stars out of 5. There you go. I'll be back soon with my next review of the Harry Potter series. I'll leave you with this funny clip from the first movie that I didn't leave in.
Once I make my move, the Queen will take me. Then you're free to check the King.
No. Ron, no!
What is it? He's going to sacrifice himself. No, you can't! There must be another way.
Do you want to stop Snape from getting that stone or not?
Why did Harmony say that? She heard what Ron said. Why did she ask Harry to repeat it? That is so funny. Look at the way she stands there and yells.
No, you can't! There must be another way. There must be another way. There must be another way.
Okay, bye.